Today we are going to be taking a look at LTO Network. Now recently I reviewed this coin in partnership with LTO Network and that was an explained video. Today we're going to be taking a look at my opinion, my personal opinion, without any sort of partnership with LTO Network. So I'm speaking freely in this video, and we can see that LTO Network is currently down 17% on the day, 18% now. It's sitting at $0.21. The fully diluted market cap is 85 million, with the market cap at $60 million, because 70% of their total supply is in circulation. As soon as that circulating supply hits 100%, then the fully diluted market cap will equal the market cap. And in the last 24 hours, the volume is up 40%, which shows that the higher volume means that if there's volumes quite high, then buy and sell orders will be happening quickly. If you did want to look into buying LTO Network, you could do that on Binance. I believe that has the most volume, as you can see here, and you can sign up using my link down below to get some discounts on fees for trading on Binance. So what is LTO Network? If you want to know more detail, please do check out my recent explanation video of LTO, but it's a hybrid blockchain, and we can see here, taking a look at the price action and the price chart. When it ICO'd at levels around reaching in February 2019, $0.21, which it currently sits at again right now today. And then since then, it's been on a bit of a rough downward journey, with the occasional spike before reaching all-time highs in this bull run in 2021, when it went all the way up to 0.89 at certain points. Now, since then, since the market in general, from its all-time high, it has crashed all the way down to $0.2, which is roughly about a 4.5 times decrease, 80% fall, which is a massive fall. Now, often people get worried when there's massive falls, but if you truly believe in crypto and you're investing in sturdy projects, then falls arguably are a good thing, because they give you an opportunity to buy more of a coin you truly believe in at a lower price. Now, I am no financial advisor, and anything I say in this video today should not be taken as financial advice, but let's get on with looking at LTO Network. So I'm invested in LTO for a disclaimer, and one of the main things I look at now and think with LTO that would encourage me to kind of think, yeah, I'm happy to hold, is that their market cap is currently $60 million. LTO has many projects on the go and lots of use cases, and one of their use cases is that they're partnered up with the Dutch and Belgian government in order to help the workflow of waste transportation be more efficient. And by making this process more efficient, they was able to save 7 million euros, so about $8 million, to the organizations involved in this by simply using the LTO network. Therefore, the LTO network arguably provides about $8 million, 7 million euros of value to these companies externally. Now, $8 million is over 10% of their current market cap. $8 million is about 13-12% of their current market cap. Now, to me, that provides me a bit of confidence, because I look at that and think, right, they're guaranteed to be providing $8 million of value elsewhere to other companies on one project alone. And the fact that one project already provides about 12% of their current market cap shows that LTO Network has got true value. It's not a meme coin. It's not a coin that, has gone up massively due to hype without any fundamentals there. It shows to me personally, not being a financial advisor, that there's true reasons and fundamental numbers behind their current market cap. And that is just from one project alone. Then you take a look at some of their other projects where, for example, they're partnered with IBM on storing environmental data on the blockchain, where you can kind of track essentially, what's changing in the environment over time. It's a nice big data store, and you can track, and compare all the data that has been, collectively stored on the blockchain to help us, as it says, better understand the environment and the true impact. Again, another project that you'll see why I'm talking about these two in a second. Open source land registry, where they partnered with the United Nations to release the world's first open source land registry, taking on a new challenge, where essentially in Afghanistan a lot of the land was unclaimed, people didn't know who owned it. So LTO worked with the UN to build an element in their blockchain to basically register who owns what piece of land. It'll be there forever. When people change who owns the land, there'll be a brand new transaction on the blockchain. And this is quite a big project. They're looking at incorporating more countries and so on. This plays into burning of tokens. Not obviously, supply and demand. If the demand's high while the supply is low, then the price is going to be higher. If there's decreasing supply but increasing demand, then the price arguably is going to go up in the future, economics would suggest. So you've got two projects here that track data. To store the data, you have to have transactions. Now, these are quite big projects. that could potentially expand in the future, backed by some big corporations, so they're quite legit. And we can see here that essentially on every day, in every transaction, if there's 68,000 transactions, then 10% of them transactions are going to be tokens burned. So 68,000 transactions means 6,800 tokens burned, and so on. Recently, there's been a bit of lower transactions because of switching over to a different medium of terms of nodes, Kate nodes. But essentially, the higher the transactions there are, then the more LTO that are burned. The more that are burned, lower the supply. The lower the supply, arguably the higher price. So to me, having projects that are unique and encourage transactions mean more coins burned. More coins burned means more value long term. So the more projects they have, as you can see here, the more transactions, the more value. So that is my reasoning for being a fan of LTO and investing. Obviously, that is just my quick opinion on why potentially they could be considered undervalued right now in today's market. Now, obviously, there's other things that could send LTO crashing down, which it currently seems to be crashing down. And the fact is that, maybe other companies are more equipped to, other cryptos are more equipped to store data. Maybe they've, using DAG structures, which are a lot cheaper. Sometimes, the minimal transaction costs and so on. Maybe LTO is overvalued. You just don't know. But in terms of looking at a crypto that's not heavily discovered, it's not heavily hyped up, yet they've got good partnerships with the UN, IBM, and are tackling real-world problems while being a very, very popular blockchain. I think LTO right now in this current market dip is one to keep an eye on, just to see what happens going forward, because clearly there's fundamental value in the coin. So that has been a very quick review of LTO Network and how in this current market, maybe some people consider it undervalued, maybe some people consider it true value, or some people might still consider it overvalued. But that is why personally I'm invested in it, and I think it's a good one to keep an eye on going forward. Thank you.